Hey, it's Amy with Intuitive Coaching with Amy Radio. And this is your sacred space for spirituality, intuition, manifestation, metaphysical wisdom, and personal development. I'm stumbling over my words now because I told you like 4 shows ago, this is my unofficial It's Too Hot series. And I have to turn the air conditioner off because we are in the high 90s here in LA. And to record a show, I have to turn the air off. And so I said, okay, I'm going to batch these shows. I'm going to turn the air off and I'm going to do these shows just back to back to back. And so this is the last in it. And now it's starting to really get hot and I'm uncomfortable. So if I stumble over my words, it's because the heat is real. All right. And it's nighttime. It's like that type of heat wave where it's like still really hot at night. And it's going to be this way for like at least another week. Oh, this is times like this is when I really, really, really miss the Bay Area. Like so much. I miss my 70-degree summers in Oakland. I miss my foggy, overcast days. I will say Oakland had the absolute best weather. San Francisco can get a lot colder. The wind can be bitter. And the fog can wear on you when it's day after day after day. But Oakland gets a little bit of the fog, and then it gets sunshine as well, and it has the best weather on the planet. Oakland, California, I love you. For weather. All right, let's talk about Don't Stop. So there's a card in one of my decks, in the yes or no section of that deck, that is Don't Stop. So anytime I'm asking a yes or no question and Don't Stop comes up, it's saying expand the request, expand what I'm asking about, expand where I'm going with it. Right. And so I think it's also a message. Don't stop your practice. Listen, we are not in control of the how and the when. And Spirit has been telling me this so much this summer. I do these future self psychic readings and I'll teach you how to do it too. I have a service. I can teach you how to talk psychically to your literal future self. I've developed this method over the last 2 years and I can guide you into it safely. And so you can go to my website and check out that offering. But anytime I talk to my future self, as of late, she says to me, don't even try to figure out the how. It's going to happen in ways you couldn't even imagine. And what I realize is when I feel terrible, which is rare, but when I feel terrible, it's usually me trying to get all up in the how and the when. And in that process, what do? We stop practicing. We stop expanding. So the message of this podcast is keep going. Stay pointed in the direction of your desire. Keep moving towards it. What you want wants you. And so if you stay in motion towards it, both in action, practical action, and spiritual practice, you will receive it. Don't stop. And don't stop when something shows up that looks counter to it. And what I mean by that is, man, this is one I see all the time. It's most prevalent when you're just starting out manifesting and you're really starting to trust yourself. Those of us who've been manifesting a while, we get what's going on there. But as an intuitive coach, I've worked with tons of people who've come to me for a very specific result. starting a business, leaving their job to start a business, or doing a relationship. And then all of a sudden, they get offered another job. Or all of a sudden they're looking for love, and then now there's something weird going on at work, and now they're obsessed with work. This is where the don't stop message comes into play. It's just a part of the game. Like I used to say, like, it was a test from the universe. Are you serious about what you want? And then there's a lot of teachers right now that say, like, oh, the universe doesn't test us. I don't know anymore about that. Like, maybe sometimes I'll know. I'm like, yeah, I'm being tested right now because I want to be, right? I want to make sure. And then other times I just think it's a part of the game energetically. You set out towards a desire, and then all of a sudden something shows up that's going to try to derail you. And it's going to be attractive enough where you're like, Amy, this is important. Do you know how many conversations I've had like this? I'm working with somebody around starting a business, and then they're like, they're gonna, they're doing great. I have a client like this right now. She was killing it. She had ran an ad, and she was getting so much attention. Her business was truly growing. She did her first 2 sessions. She had shifted something in her mindset, and she was just willing to try. All of a sudden, she gets a job offer. Oh, Amy, I'm too tired now. I was tired before, but now I can't even work on my business. I don't even have the mental capacity. That is what I'm talking about. That is what happens. And so whether it's a test or whether it's just a part of the journey, who cares? Don't stop. Don't stop moving towards your desire. If it's on your heart, it's meant for you. And I'm sorry, there have been a lot of religious folk out there that have taught, and I'm not even going to just say religious. I see in the metaphysical space, Colette Baron Reed, I'm going to call her out because I love her. But she has, the way some of her messages are written is that we're so unaware of God, and God's going to take us in this alternative direction. Hell no. If you are listening to this show, you're in it. And I don't think God's taking you in some direction that you're completely unaware of and unaloof, you're aloof and unaware of your life. And no, we're in it. We're in it. And so there's not much that really God's going to take us in a direction of that's not already on our heart. We're not that ignorant, Yes, God is God, but God is flowing through us. And so I'm going to be bold enough to say, I don't even believe in divine detours anymore. I don't think if you're really engaged, if you have done some work on yourself, if you have looked at some of your childhood wounds, you're not wanting things that are not for your highest and greatest good. And I'm not saying we're perfect, but no, it's just my spirit guides are jumping in. They're saying it's just self-sabotage. If you're suddenly off, you're like, take my time. And she's a new manifester. This client, I'm not faulting her at all. Because that happens. It's happened to me tons. But when you're just now learning, like, oh, wow, I can really be in command of my reality. And then something shows up that takes you off course. I think my spirit guides are jumping in. They're saying it's a reaction to you questioning whether you really do have this much power in your life. Oh, that's insight. That is brilliant. I pray I remember that. Probably won't, but let's repeat it. It shows up in reaction to the perspective, the energy you're holding that's making you question whether you really have command over your reality. And that's coming directly from source. Whew. Okay, so these things aren't tests. And it's closer to, it's just a part of the journey because, I do think it is human nature to question can I really be this powerful in my life? Can I really have everything that I want? And to the point where it creates some tension, some friction, and then something shows up that mirrors that. Another opportunity that's going to take you down another path. Ha! That's so good. And here's my answer. Don't stop. Don't stop. Stay 100% pointed towards what you want. Don't stop. Believe you are on the right path because you are, and stay on course. You will see progress. Stay on course. Even if you're like, Amy, I've been reciting my affirmations and doing these practices, and I saw a little bit of things happen, and things are a little bit better over here, but it's not really showing up. All that little bit isn't showing up. So just keep going. Just keep going. So you're seeing that our human minds are quantifying. Spirit's saying, hey, that's how much access you're giving me. Keep going. Because the more and more you stick with your practice, the more and more you stick with your desire, the more and more you continue to work with it, the more and more open you become to possibilities. See that as another message that's been coming up this summer quite a bit for me. I'm going to wrap soon because it's too hot. But it has been, we have such minute understanding of possibility. There are infinite possibilities. And what that means is there are infinite ways for your desire to be manifested into form. And so we have to get out of the way energetically. And so the little bits show up because that's as much possibilities we're willing to believe in. But if you lean into that and you don't judge it and say, oh, that's just a little bit, and you say, oh, this is the thing. We're moving in that direction. This is movement. You start to expand. You start to open yourself up. And then you can really see the fullness of your desire manifest into form. So stand firm in your desire. So whatever shows up before your desire manifests, you can trust that it's all a part of the greater manifestation. And see that, applaud that as, oh, it's working, it's working, it's working. And from there, make the best choice for you, which is sticking with your desire. So I'm not saying, oh, that client shouldn't have taken the job. Yeah, if she's looking at that and saying, yeah, I want to start a business, I see myself going full time beginning of next year. This job's paying me more. It offers me better hours. I get more opportunity to work on my business. Yeah, go take it. But if it's just out of fear and it's not making her life any easier, no, that's not making a choice towards desire. Believe your practices are working. Believe all your action is working. You're not going to know how and when it's all going to come together. Tell yourself you're a good manifester. Believe that you're meant to have your desire. Believe that all things are possible. Don't stop. Don't stop. And even once it all manifests, don't stop. Don't stop. Cool? Listen, I love to talk about manifestation. It's my favorite thing. I love supporting people who are manifestors. So if you are looking for a sacred space where you can discuss your manifestations, where you can focus on desire, where you are fully and completely accepted just as you are, and you get to hang out with the divine, with me, receive psychic insight, have conversations that move you forward, discuss spiritual wisdom. I'm a wealth of all things metaphysical, all things personal development, all things manifestation, all things intuition, most things spirituality, a lot around spirit, because that's what I know, and faith, because that's what I know. Then I would love to support you. Please consider my 1-year intuitive coaching package, my 3-month intuitive coaching package. booking a session with me, and my email intuitive reading. You can find information on these services at intuitivecoachingwithamy.com. And no matter what you're up to, no matter what you're doing, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going until everything you want manifests. I don't care how big the desire is, keep going till every single piece manifests, and then continue. And then you'll be on to the next desire and the next desire and the next desire. Thank you so much for listening. Take care of yourself. Oh, write a review, whatever platform you want, ideally Apple Podcasts. It helps other people find me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.